Tom Clancy. Man, you have been running with your Jack Ryan character since the 80s. So either team up Jack Ryan with Michael B. Jordan's John Kelly or retire Jack Ryan, because now Jack ain't got Jack on my man's John Kelly. Whoa, pause, fam. And right about now, the brothers are replacing these iconic white characters. First, Black Falcon replaces Steve Rogers as Captain America. And now Michael B. Jordan replaces Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan with John Kelly. It's a new day, it's a new age. You brought it on yourself! What's good with it, people? Welcome to the Joe Blacula Perspective Presents Behind the Curtain, where I will either be reviewing or revisiting movies and sharing my honest thoughts and opinions on them. And I am your host, the infamous Joe Blacula. Cue my drop.
Joe Blacula.
Good looking out, people. Whoa, hold on. Normally I wrap up with this part that I'm about to do right now. But if I got your attention for this short moment, do this right now for me real quick. Please like, share, and hit the subscribe button. Hit this little notification bell that's like right over here on the side of the YouTube channel for me. Tell 10 people to text 10 people. Copy the link right now. Put 10 people numbers in your text demonstration. Paste the link and hit send. Could you do that for me, please? Especially if you owe me some money. I'm just saying. I really need to reach 25,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing this demonstration. Could you understand that? Help your mans out, I'm just saying. Without Remorse was released on Amazon Prime streaming services on Thursday, April 29th, 2021. Has a running time of 1 hour and 49 minutes total. Rated R for violence. Directed by Stefano Sollima. Look, I do my best with these names, fam. And stars Michael B. Jordan as John Clark. Sidebar! Hold the hell on. Now, from time to time, I get the pronunciations of either the actor's name in said film incorrect or the character's name that the actor is playing in said film incorrect. Now, what I need for you few folk to know is that sometimes the info that I get from my cited sources actually drop the ball, and it ain't me all the time. For example, as of right now on Rotten Tomatoes, Michael B. Jordan is listed as John Clark. Look here, it's right here over my shoulder. Now, in the movie, his name is John Kelly. And if I hadn't watched this movie again a second time, I would have left it listed as John Clark. Because most of these type of movies, they always have these generic names like Jack or John anyway. But for the sake of me keeping it thorough, I just needed to let y'all know that I slip sometimes, but I don't just be out here falling and whatnot. Riddle me this. Why are they always named John or Jack? The movie also stars Jamie Bell, Guy Pearce. I was actually just watching Guy Pearce in the remake that he did of The Time Machine. That was a real good movie. And in the movie Without Remorse, he's the typical high-placed military puppet master rat bastard, Jodie Turner-Smith. She had a real deep character and features Lauren London. Spoiler alert. Look, mind that I said features Lauren London, because her total screen time in this movie might have actually been shorter than the total screen time of John Wick's dog in the first John Wick movie. But it was great to see that sister. Now, these Tom Clancy franchises are a big deal, man. The books, the movies. If you've ever played any of those Ghost Recon games, that's him too. Just two of the movies that his name is responsible for. The Hunt for Red October, I really like that one. And The Sum of All Fears. Dope ending on The Sum of All Fears. Tom Clancy's name is heavy out here in these streets. And whenever some sort of property is put out there with his name on it, please believe you're gonna know. But sidebar, something that I did not know is that Tom Clancy actually died in 2013 at age 66. See what I'm saying? He's dead. Cash register still ringing. And dig this. Michael B. Jordan is also one of the producers of the film. Right on, bro, because like I said for my review of Judas and the Black Messiah, the producer's role of the movie is actually where the true flex and the true muscle is. Now, the first time on record that I can actually remember seeing Michael B. Jordan was on the HBO Hood classic The Wire, where he played the character Wallace. And for those of y'all that know me, would you please stop asking me which series that I thought thought was better between The Sopranos and The Wire? The Sopranos. I'm saying some folk like Sprite, The Sopranos. Some folk like 7-Up, The Sopranos. And while you in your damn feelings, if you do your damn homework, you'll see that all of those HBO shows have pretty much the same creative key elements, so settle down. The Sopranos. Michael B. Jordan has come a long way since The Wire. Check Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb for his complete catalog. Rotten Tomatoes. And he has pretty much been on a roll since his movie Fruitvale Station in 2013. He steps into an iconic franchise like Rocky with the movie Creed, jumpstarts that franchise and continues that thread. And along the way, we got that Fantastic Four movie that I don't like remembering, Black Panther, and in 2021, a Tom Clancy movie. Wow. Bruh, I'm telling you, that's a big deal. So if I was going to compare and combine this movie with Tom Clancy's other movies, I'd say get a blender, throw in the Jason Bourne movies. Tom Clancy did not have anything to do with any of the Jason Bourne movies. Just a hint of James Bond, and cap it off with a Black Hawk Down type of intensity, and there you have it. And I've noticed that in these type of movies, if the CIA is involved, that they're at fault for whatever is going on wrong, and it's usually either going to be some type of triple cross happening, or somebody is going to save the day that you wasn't expecting to do so. So without getting too heavy into the plot, because honestly, if I give you the plot, then yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that. But that is the reason why I have my spoiler alert segment. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. And normally this is when I just throw out my Rotten Tomatoes review read, but the review read is gonna be dropping spoilers. So once again, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. If for the sake of content though, it's a story of revenge, shady governments, shadow governments, there's buildings blowing up, there's people getting shot, people getting blown up, a plane crash, no animals were harmed during the making of this movie, so that was good.
Just don't let me see you shooting no dog.
One of the several dope scenes of this movie is a scene with John Kelly, a tow truck, and an SUV on fire. That whole sequence was dope. Now, there's nothing dope about violence. Any type of violence towards any type of thing, you dig? That ain't cool unless you're a psychopath, and even then, really fam. But most of the dope scenes of this movie is how Mike, as well as the other military characters, navigate through the scenes, and how you can tell that these cats actually went through some intense tactical training, even in certain domestic situations in this movie. How Mike's character actually moves around the house and you can see how he's using his military training. How those cats are like never off, as they never turn that switch off in real life. That's dope to me, man. How you're like hardwired to be that way all the time.
Oh my God. Everything about this movie just excited me. Michael B. Jordan, first of all, he fine. I love the whole thing that there's no mission without the gear. And then the relationship between him and Greer. Like, she had his back and he had us. When he looked at her and said on the plane, you know, you don't trust me no more? And she just was honest, like, you messy, dude. The scene that I loved the most was in the jail cell. I didn't know what was happening. And then when he started hitting his head like that right there, I'm gonna watch this movie like 2, 3, 4 times because I am a Michael B. Jordan fan. And I am Ebony Sarah Louise Kelly.
I know you wasn't expecting that. Just checking to see who's paying attention. Just kicked in the door with no remorse. In conclusion, look, in a sense, all of these Tom Clancy espionage military movies are all pretty much the same formula. Same story, and if you've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. But what you haven't seen now is Michael B. Jordan bringing what he does to this typical white dude lead casting formula. So I was glad to see that this brother played a character that technically could have been played by, I don't know, any of these white dudes right about now. Let's run them down real quick. Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Ryan Reynolds. Basically, any of these Marvel DC dudes that's under 50 could have played Michael B. Jordan's character of John Kelly, which makes this movie to me that much more dope. And they set it up for a sequel. Right on, bruh. Love, hate, or debate. I actually loved this one, but I am kinda on the debating side of the fence because I am very familiar with this story. Mainly because the story was kinda technical, but not too heavy of a storyline like a Mission Impossible movie where I'm lost after about the first 16 minutes and then I'm confused for the next 2 hours. But at the same time, a movie that's not at a 5th grade level. Can you dig where I'm coming from? I mean, the plot of this movie, I could actually see that happening these days right about now. Donald Sutherland's character in the movie JFK, that is one of my all-time favorite movies. His character, Mr. X, told Kevin Costner's character, Jim Garrison, that the base of all countries' national economy is war. I ain't about to get any deeper than that, but do the homework. Plus, the whole black man in America's armed forces conversation was addressed. Yeah, man. But once again, a sequel. My mans could be at the helm of 2 major franchises. Creed is gonna have to wrap up at a certain point. I mean, what's gonna be the joke for the next when he fighting Clubber Lang Jr.? He done came back to the mean streets of the south side of Chicago. But now, Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Man, John Kelly could be the next Ethan Hunt. I'm just saying. All right, people, let's put a bow on this one because it is now officially a wrap. If this was your first time visiting, your attendance was much obliged and highly appreciated. My reviews will get better. I swear for Lord, I'm trying to make them shorter. And until I hit the bullseye, I'm gonna keep throwing these damn darts. Please like, share, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell that's right over here on the right side of the YouTube channel. Please tell 10 people to text 10 people. I need to reach 25,000 subscribers. I need to monetize this thing, fam. I want to quit my job. I don't want to work for anyone else anymore. Can't you understand that? Wouldn't you want to do this all day if you could? Seriously, I'm off script right now. Anyway, and whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below. Let a brother know, and I will holla black in a few ticks. In a minute, people.
Well, I forgot one part. My wife's name is Pam, and you're gonna say her name before you die. I just had to say that part.
I want to see who notices that I got some new glasses.